Hello, wanted to make this quick video for you so you can get a real quick snapshot of a couple of the services that we offer. I had spoken with you about the virtual tours, and that's the first thing I'm going to show you here. So let's go to when I send you the link. I'm going to get approval from the client, make sure that it's okay that I show it to you. But right now, I'm just showing you the the virtual tour in this video, but I'm going to get permission so I can actually send you the tour so you can view it yourself. So what'll happen is once you do get it, you'll click on the link. And you see this button right here. This is what initiates the tour. Click on the OK. Click on the OK, and then we're going to go to full screen. So where I started this, the first station for gathering the data, or the first photo location, was here in the basement where they enter the project. You can click on any of these white dots, and that's going to take you to that location where that data was gathered. And you can see this was just a week or so before sheetrock. And that was the reason for this, was to get all of the interior wall data so they know where all the plumbing, all the electrical, everything is. So as we travel through, actually that room there is this was an electrical, a large bus panel, a lot of stuff going on in here, so they wanted to know where all of this stuff is, what it does when it goes up into the lid, and all of this stuff is measurable too. So you can go to this tape measure tool and measure any of those elements. So one of the other things I want to show you, so we're in that, you just click on those dots to move. You can go to the staircase, and I think I clicked midway on these guys. So anywhere there's one of those dots, click on that, and that'll take you to that space. Down here in the lower left, you can see that there's the model plans. You click on this guy. This gives you, you'll see that the walls, windows and walls that are visible through here, as soon as I move over to this side of here, they disappear. So this is a neat way to see the different layers, or the different levels. And then you can click on these and view one at a time. So now we just have kind of a dollhouse look, looking down into the basement. And you can work your way up each floor. Or you can go to a plan view of each layer, and from this position here, you can once again go to each layer. But then once you're here, you can click on one of these dots, and that's going to take you to the 360 photograph in that spot. So from here, once again, click on the measuring tool, and from the doorway to the center of the pipe. I think I went beyond it there. Sorry. So if we were go from the corner, go from the corner there to find out where that pipe is. 2 foot 10.1, 34.1 inches. So click on it again. That should go away. So I'm going to get permission to send this one and another one to you guys, so you can actually go through this process yourself. But great documentation for clients. Maybe an owner doesn't have regular availability to see the project, but now they can see the project on a weekly, whatever regiment or time frame you want to give them accessibility to the project. They can look at it real time. The thing that's different than what we do too is we do it for a reduced price, but we set you guys up with the camera. You take the pictures when you want. You download or upload those pictures to Dropbox. We will process the photographs for you and generate this tour that will have a date, timestamp on it, and it's only available to you and your clients. So people will go into the portal, and they'll log in, and it's not like a YouTube video where everybody has access to it. This is just you and your clients, and who you determine has access to it. All right. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys, so that's the construction tour stuff. Let me get rid of that. We also have a This is a project in Atherton where we. This is different than the photo tours or the construction tour that we do. This is an actual point cloud. This is actually, I think this is about 45 billion points. And so what we did is we did the whole property, um, this entire house and the guest house. And what the client wanted was an accurate floor plan because there was a remodel that was done, and they pushed the walls out on all these on all the second floor. So the footprint actually got larger than what it says. Um, so he wanted to have that documentation. So you can see by, let's go to um, down here, by doing slices through this point cloud, we actually have true as-builts of this is the downstairs. That was a slice that was generated at I think it was 3 feet or 40 inches up off of the floor. And then we did the same thing for the let's turn this other one off. Sorry about that. So this is the upstairs. This was the one where the walls actually got larger. So we did a slice through this upstairs at about 40 inches off the floor, and got a true as-built floor plan of that. And all of this data that we're getting in a horizontal, we can also do vertically throughout the building. So if you wanted to know what the pitch of a roof was, or the inside of a dome or something like that, all that data is available from the mapped out points that are here. So anyway, let's get rid of that. So that's a residence that we did in Atherton, and let's get rid of that. And then one other one on more of a commercial basis that we did. This is a project. Sorry about that. Bring this guy over. This is a project that we did. This is actually a sewage treatment plant in Watsonville, and a company that I do, a metal company that I do a lot of work with, they got involved in a project, and you can see that there's a chute out here that that used to travel down to this conveyor belt. Now this conveyor belt's gone, and they were going to tie into this, so they needed accurate dimensions of this the steel structure out here. They cut through the wall here, and then this foundation was poured prior to them getting involved in the project, so they needed to know height and elevation accurate, with real accurate dimensions of where this was, because they're going to tie that chute is going to travel out to an A-frame and then travel another 20 feet beyond in this direction here. So let me show you the finished product here. So there's the wall. So you can see this is the point cloud that we generated all of our data from, and then this guy here is the finished product. And we were within 1/8 of an inch once they went to set this guy out there. I think they had like 4 inches of adjustment in that, but we were within 1/8 of an inch of what they fabricated. So anyway, there's lots of different options, or lots of different possibilities with this information. But as I was telling you guys, if you the photography stuff, the tour information, we're kind of doing something different in that it's been problematic for us to try to set up appointments. Obviously, you don't want a lot of people around when you're going to shoot your photographs, and a lot of the superintendents that I've been talking with and been working with, they're typically there after hours when people aren't there, and if they want to get photographs and generate tour information, or have data, prior to wallboard or in a foundation prior to pouring concrete, and they have the camera, they can get that information. We'll process the stuff for them, and then they have that data. So anyway, hopefully this is helpful. I'm gonna get approval so I can send those tours, a copy of those tours to you guys, and so you can view how they operate yourselves. And please reach out to me with any questions that you might have. Thank you.